Today, I'm going to be showing you how to make a wine cork keychain. Hey everyone, I'm Allie, and if you watched our last crafting video on how to make wine bottle solar lights, I said that in our next crafting video we would be showing you how to make that wine cork charm that we hung around the wine bottle. If you haven't watched that video yet, just click right up here and you can go watch that. But this video, I'm going to show you how to make that charm, or you can also turn that charm into a keychain. So a few things that you're going to need, obviously one of your Von Steel corks, some wire, or if you're making the charm, we're going to be needing some chain. And I'm going to be making a keychain, so I also have a keychain ring here. I have my beads that I would like to use, some extra little loops that will help me attach to my keychain ring, and some tools. I have a couple of different mini pliers here and a mini wire cutter as well. So first what you need to do is you're going to put a piece of wire through your cork. You can do this two different ways. You can use a really large thick needle and put a big hole in the middle of your cork, or you can use a little tiny drill bit and make that hole as well. You just don't want your cork to slide around too much on the wire when you put it through. And then what I have here is I have picked out the beads that I would like on each side of my cork for my keychain. The more amount of beads that you put on, the longer your keychain is going to be, so keep that in mind. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put the beads on one side of my cork, and I'll show you what that looks like after. Alright, so I put 5 beads on one end of my cork. I put a little bead on the bottom and top of my other big beads, just so that they don't slide through when I bend the wire or don't go through the hole that I've made in my cork at all. And then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to cut off the extra wire that I have. I'm just going to leave like a centimeter or two above the beads, so then I can bend it over and create a little stopper on the end. Alright, and now that I've bent my wire to make that little stopper on the end, I'm just going to add the beads to the other side of my cork, and this will actually be the top of my keychain. So when I put those beads on, I will show you the product after that before we do anything special. Alright, so now that I have those beads on, all I'm going to do is I'm going to do the same thing as I did on the other side. I'm going to leave about 1 or 2 centimeters of wire after I cut it. And then I'm just going to make a loop with this one instead of a stopper. Alright, and now that I have a loop on the top of it, all I'm going to do is use a little chain link and put that through the loop I just made, and then I'm going to close that up. Alright, and then I have a mini keychain ring here that I'm putting onto that loop, which is just going to help me attach it to my big keychain ring. And there we go. So if you wanted to make this into the charm that you see on the wine bottle solar lights, all you would need to do is instead of making a stopper out of the wire on this end, you just make another loop, just like you did on the top here, and then you would attach chain to both sides of those loops to make the wine cork keychain. Or you could just do it on one side and have it dangling down to make the charm that you saw on the wine bottle solar lights as well. So any way you would like to do this, however you would like to use it, but like I said, I just made mine into a little keychain here. Very pretty. And this is a perfect way to use one of your leftover wine corks from any of your favorite Von Steel wine. And if you would like to try this craft out, make sure you stop into the winery here or order online at vonsteel.com any of your favorite bottles of wine so you can use your leftover corks to make this craft too. And make sure to keep watching our YouTube channel for other crafts just like this one and any other of our cool videos that we have for you guys. Hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day. Bye.